Friends, the topic of this video is reincarnation. What is the proof of reincarnation and the process of reincarnation? Reincarnation means that when a person dies, he sheds his physical body and acquires a new physical body and continues his life. For us to understand reincarnation, we must understand who am I. This I have discussed in an earlier video. Who am I? I am the spirit soul residing within this physical body. In Bhagavad Gita, it is described that the Jivatma, the soul, is eternal. He can never be killed or die under any circumstances. So I am eternal. So therefore, when I shed this physical body, I have to go somewhere. Krishna has described two natures, the spiritual, the para and the apara. Para is his spiritual nature, and apara is his inferior material nature. So when we shed this physical body, we have to go somewhere. We are eternal, so I have to go somewhere. And this, if I am pure, if my mind is completely detached from this material world, then I can go into the para world, the spiritual world. Otherwise, I have to continue my life within this material world somewhere. And this is certain that I will not be dying. Therefore, I must continue my life in some other material body. And this is proof that reincarnation exists, because the soul is eternal. He has to go somewhere. And this process of reincarnation is dictated by the mind. We have this physical body which consists of earth, water, fire, air, ether, and then we also have a very subtle body which consists of mind, intelligence, and false ego. Now, depending upon our desires and our karma, our mind is formed. And then our mind takes us into another physical body by taking the soul into another womb. The soul is covered by the subtle body of mind, intelligence, and false ego, and depending upon the mentality, the person enters into another womb, and his physical body is formed again, and he takes birth again. This is called reincarnation, and in Hindu philosophy, this is called rebirth. Rebirth, punarjanam or rebirth is the cornerstone of Hindu philosophy. So when we shed this physical body, we enter into another womb, and this is described in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tejeti yante kalevaram tam tamevati kantya sada tad bhav bhavita. Whatever state of being we remember at the time of leaving this physical body, at the time of death, that same state will continue in our next life. That means we'll be given a physical body to continue our desires that we have acquired in this lifetime. It is not necessary that we'll acquire another human body. There are, according to Padma Puran, there are 8.4 million species of life, and there are 0.4 million species of human life within this universe. It's not just on Earth. And there are 3 million forms of beasts. There are 1 million forms of birds, 1.1 million insects and reptiles, 0.9 million aquatics, 2 million plants and trees, and altogether there are 8.4 million species of life within this universe. It is not necessary that the physical bodies that they have in other parts of the universe should be constituted of the same elements that we have on Earth. And the physical bodies that these species have on other planets can be constituted of the elements that exist on those planets. The physical body is only a covering for the soul. So life exists everywhere in the universe. So this basically is the process of reincarnation or rebirth. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that those whose minds are in the mode of goodness, they in the next life go to the heavenly planets. Those whose minds are in the mode of passion, they stay within these earthly planets. And those whose minds are afflicted with the mode of ignorance, they go down to the animal species. Whatever desires we have, when we shed this physical body, whatever desires we have, they they dictate whatever desires we have, and the karma we have executed within this life, they dictate what kind of body we'll get in our next life. So this is proof and the process of reincarnation or rebirth. In our next video, we'll be discussing the significance of reincarnation, because that is the most important thing. So this is Hare Krishna.